background. So looks like according to Deadline, Marvel Studio for this Captain America 4 movie, Brave New World, looks like they are adding a brand new writer for this movie, and this writer, it is from Moon Knight. And when I hear this news, I'm here thinking like, what does that mean? So now they're adding a brand new like script writer for this movie. Are they redoing the whole movie? Of course, there was earlier all this rumor about this movie's test screening score was so low. Some people said it was like, these are rumor though. Some people said it's even lower than the Marvels. And when I heard that, I was thinking like, how could they screw up this movie? This movie sounded honestly exciting. Although Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that show overall, it's not that. I wouldn't say bad, honestly. That show is not as bad as some people say, but it's not great by any means. There's just some cringy stuff in that show. That is where I think most people got mad at that show. A lot of stuff in that show doesn't make sense. You're like, what? Why is he saying all this thing? But end of the day, I think Sam Wilson is like he deserved to be in this movie. I feel like I was really excited to see that Harrison Ford, like he is going to play this character we know. So I was excited, honestly, because I like Harrison Ford. Who doesn't? So sounds like all this reshoot and the redoing of this movie is not never a good news. Especially I feel like that is what it ruined the Marvels, because the Marvels movie, when you watch it, that sounded like that should I say, that movie, when I was watching, I felt like half of that movie was missing. So many things didn't make sense. Obviously they reshoot it, recut it too much, that movie. Now sounds like this movie will have same fate, although when this movie will come out, like after this movie come out, they will blame the director, I'm guessing. What is his name? I guess this is his second time working on such a big budget movie they gave him. Sounds like his resume is not very yet. He has done only other two movies. I have personally seen his movie Lucy or something. Like he is kind of like a drama type director, this guy. But anyway, looks like they put it some political stuff in this movie that they have to reshoot the whole thing now. Although they are saying in this article, Deadline is insisting they're not redoing the whole movie. But we have seen the Marvels. They do redo the whole thing. They will do that, sounds like. That is, I think if they recently all this movie didn't fail at the box office, Marvel could have kept this movie the way it was, because of all this controversy and their brand is damaging day by day. I think that is the reason they're redoing. How hard it was to tell a simple Sam Wilson's story, like how hard it was to write that. I think anybody could have written that movie. They added all this character, political stuff, message. Yeah, it's really ruining their brand. That is what Bob Iger, he said in his other interview. That is, I find this article from Deadline is quite interesting. So looks like, so according to Deadline, they're saying with the plenty time until February 14, 2025, that is the, I guess, the date this movie gonna come out. Like Brave New World hire Matthew Orton. Okay, so he wrote the Moon Knight series, so that's I guess interesting. Although overall Moon Knight writing wasn't that good, so I don't know if I'm like super excited to hear that. I guess it's never good news to get a writer or anybody in middle of this, I guess, reshoot or something. So they are saying that reshoots are part of every Marvel movie, are always planned as a part of the studio quality control production process. Reshoots days can vary from as little 3 days to more than 2 weeks. Yeah, it's true, they always do reshoot, but unfortunately these days reshoots are not same as used to be. That is, of course, I find this article to be quite interesting. The Deadline, they're pointing it out that reshoot is no big deal. They always do that. That is, all this reshoot we hear about this movie is not a good news. Looks like they are like redoing a lot of stuff for this movie, especially the first, I guess, the done movie. It wasn't good enough. I guess it was really political heavy at this point. I don't know what will happen with the finished product, but it definitely is not good news to reshoot Because they added new rider, what I'm making out of it? Of course, sounds like it's going to be a brand new movie now, and that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment. What do you think about they're adding now new rider for this movie? If you enjoyed about this video, don't forget to check out other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.